Yo, what's going on everybody? I am Sabbity Babbity and welcome back to another video of mine. So today I'm going to be talking about Nett's Pyramid and just giving you guys like different tips, the best in slot items that you can get from this dungeon, and just, you know, general information involving Nett's Pyramid. If we look at our hotbar here, we can scroll to the right and see that Nett's Pyramid is right there. It says protect the obelisk to receive XP and a special accessory. You can see the loot list down here. We got some golden leaves and different equips depending on the difficulty that you do. I'm going to go ahead and start out with the rewards that we get so you guys know before we get into the actual gameplay. I do have a guide below if I forget anything or leave anything out. Everything in the written guide is in the description, so check that out. So looking at the loot list, we can either get 80 or 140 golden leaves out of the reward after we clear one round of Nett's Pyramid, or we can get all of these different equips over here. So the Nett's Pyramid equips are currently the best in slot for everything: the medals, the badge, the belt, and the rings. All of these best in slot items do give different stats, so I'm going to go ahead and go over the best in slot right now. The best in slot belt is the Immortal Pharaoh belt. All of these equips are going to give you a good amount of boss attack increase. It's going to give you damage and attack as well, but I'm just going to focus mainly on the boss attack increase stat here. So we have boss attack and defense increase by 3% just off of the belt. We look at the set from the ring, we don't get any extra boss from that, so that's 3% there. Next up we have the Immortal Pharaoh ring unique, which gives us 0.6% boss increase. Let's look at the set. Yeah, this is the same with the belt, so no extra with the set option. After that we have the Immortal Pharaoh ring, which is epic rank, which gives us 0.4%, so that's 1% from the unique and epic ring combined and 3% from the belt, so that's a total of 4% boss that we have already just from 3 equips. Up next we got the Immortal Pharaoh ring rare, which gives us 0.3%, and I don't think it gives, yeah, it gives some stats with the, but nothing, no boss increase from the set effect. Also, before I move on, the set effects only are available in chaos, so if you're doing normal or hard mode, none of the rings are going to have set effects on top of them, so just keep that in mind. And then to top it off for the rings, what you want to do is have a unique version of the normal Pharaoh ring, so that's an additional 0.4%, so what's that, 4.7% from 4 rings and a belt. Quick recap: you're going to want to have the Immortal Pharaoh belt for best in slot, the unique Pharaoh ring, the immortal one, the epic Pharaoh ring, the rare Pharaoh ring, all immortals, and the unique normal Pharaoh ring. So once you have those, you're going to want to get these 2 badges right here. These 2 badges are also going to give you some extra boss attack, gives you 1.5% increase for the set effect, so you have to have both of these right here for the set to be applied. If we are to combine the 4.7% and the 1.5% that we get from the badges, that is a total of 6.2% boss that we can get from the set effects of the items. If you're nervous about your gear score, I'd say don't be. Try it out since you have 3 free runs to do a day. I've already done 1. If you do fail, that's okay. You'll know what you need to improve on. Normally that's just like your main weapon. You don't really need more than like 6k even gear score to do normal mode. I was flying through it easily. I'll explain exactly how I was doing that in a bit. Alright, so let's get to the gameplay. You can either create a room or quick join. Let's go ahead and create a room. I did click quick join, but it didn't enter me. So you can send invites out if you like to all your friends or your guild members. You can switch to public room, which is what I'll do in a second. You can turn auto battle on and off. You want to keep it on because that's honestly the best thing to do, and I'll explain that in a second. We have the items here, which I'll let you guys pause to see exactly what they do, but I'll explain it in a bit. And then you have the exit option and start. So let's just go ahead and send some invites to everybody, see if anybody would like to join, and then I'll turn it to public. Alright guys, so I was in that lobby for a while. I'm going to go ahead and change channels now. This is something you have to do sometimes because the dungeon is channel specific when you're looking for a public party or anything like that. So we're going to swap the 2. It's very important to keep this on or like keep this going, because if you do start the pyramid by yourself, it is very, very difficult to solo. I don't think I could solo any of them myself personally. Duos are definitely a thing if you have a good partner, but yeah, a lot of the time that's like late game. Alright, now that we're in the dungeon, you guys can see that I have auto battle on, and auto battle is great because it honestly just takes care of everything for you as long as you have the right skill setup. This guy up here is kind of struggling, but that's okay. So yeah, you can use your buffs if you need to. Certain skills don't activate by the skill rotation. If you guys don't know what that is, I'll put the picture up right here. And yeah, so the skill rotation for the DK, all you need is the charge skill. So the charge skill is really good because it has really low mana usage and it has really high skill damage. It hits a lot of targets too. The hit count is 1, but that's okay because the high damage. So we're able to take them out with just one charge just about every time. Alright, so Nett's pyramid works in waves. You start at wave 1. If you look up here, I'm at wave 7 already. And the wave goes all the way up to 10. At wave 10, we're going to have a double boss. One of them is going to spawn up here, and one of them will spawn down here. And once we complete both of these bosses, Nett's pyramid ends, and that's when we get our reward. Alright, so at the end of the dungeon, you do get your XP, and we just got a reward as well. RNG luck for the YouTube video, look at that. So it is an epic pharaoh ring. It is not the best in slot one, but it may be better than the one that I'm using now. Let's take a look. Oh, I have to retrieve it from my mail. Let's grab that from my mail, open it up in our bag. Maybe it's better than what I'm using now. No, I don't think it is actually. Wait. Yeah, no, it's not. That's okay though. So that's not the best in slot one, but we did get one from the dungeon. That's pretty cool. So like I said earlier, you do get 3 runs a day. I've completed 2. And once you complete all 3, you'll open up this right here. It'll show you a notification. Go to weekly mission, click on Nett's pyramid, and you'll get 1 more ticket. So this ticket is untradeable and you are able to keep it on you for as long as you like. I believe I do have a lot of them on my other character, but none on here just yet because I am level 100 and I might as well use the tickets at level 100, seeing how chaos mode is the highest level. Typically what you want to do with the tickets, say like if you're a lower level and you can't do chaos yet, just save your tickets all the way up until you get level 100 so that you can spam out all of those tickets to be able to get these best in slot items down here. Before we wrap it up, I do have sub badges on Twitch now. We are Twitch affiliates, and so that means we can get subscriptions over on Twitch. I'm live just about every day unless I'm making like a guide or a video like this, and even then I still go live sometimes. So make sure you turn on your notifications here and on Twitch. And it has been your guy, Sabity Babbity. Peace.